Well, guys, we must ask a question. Is President Trump going to jail or going to prison like 4 days before the RNC? Now, there's no doubt about it, guys, that Donald Trump is going to be the GOP nominee. And actually, if he's actually sent to prison or jail, he can still run for president from prison. The founding fathers, man, they were geniuses, man. Because you know what? They probably actually thought, wait a minute, what if the government actually gets weaponized and political opponents are actually prosecuted? Hey, shout out to the founding fathers, man, because Trump can still run for president from jail. No doubt about it. And by the way, if he actually does go to jail or prison, the Secret Service has to go to prison with him. Now, for me, folks, this would be a logistical nightmare if they actually sent Trump to prison. For one thing, I believe that they would have to corner off a whole entire wing. I mean, a tier, if you want to use prison terms, nobody's going to be able to be near President Trump. It's going to be a nightmare, man. They're talking about probably Rikers Island or something like that. Yeah, the Secret Service would have to be there. He would have to be protected. I don't know how that would actually work. Now, do I believe that Judge Warren Mershon is crazy enough to actually send Trump to prison? Yeah, I do. I believe he is that Trump deranged. But is President Trump ready to go to jail or prison? He is. He's actually ready to go to prison for this fake crime, man. A crime that didn't even happen. A crime that we don't even know what he actually was guilty of. Let's be clear about that. Bookkeeping error, it wasn't that. They said he was trying to cover up to commit another crime, but yet we don't know what that crime is. It's crazy, man. But President Trump was actually on with Fox News here. And he actually laid down, hey, you ready to go to prison? He's ready. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Remember, live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. So here we go, guys. There's a breaking point. Donald Trump says jail would be tough for the public to take. But for him, no. He's ready to do it, man. If they send this man to prison, this is going to backfire big time, guys. Big time on the Democrats, man. Joe Biden is already losing. And for some reason, guys, the mainstream media actually put out a new poll or something like that saying that like half of the people say that Donald Trump should actually drop out of the race now that he's convicted. But yet at the same time, we've actually seen increased support for President Trump, even from people that didn't support him. Yeah, I had questions about that. But let's go ahead and watch this, guys.
You'd have a little of this, a little of that, do a little of this, throw a little, mix it up.
You've set the arraignment date for 4 days before the RNC.
Yeah, well, that's part of the game.
It is. Some have suggested you could appeal straight to the Supreme Court because of the special nature of this case. When it comes to the legal maze that you're still facing, and the judge could decide to say, hey, house arrest or even jail.
It could.
How do you face what that could look
I'm okay with it. I saw one of my lawyers the other day on television saying, oh, no, you don't want to do that to the president. I said, you don't beg for anything. You just, the way it is. Think of it. They have all my books. They went to, for 5 years, they sued me getting my tax returns, right? At the end of 5 years, they got them. The Supreme Court actually gave it to them. That was the end of it. That was it. They never found anything. They hired the best accounting firms. I had a pure gold firm. They call it a gold-rated firm. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Who knows? But with all that, for years you heard about my tax.
They never looked into the Clinton Foundation.
And they never found it. They never went all the way with the Clinton Foundation. They never went all the way with the Clinton Foundation, which is sort of interesting, isn't it? But so that could happen. I don't know that the public would stand it. You know, I'm not sure the public would stand for it. With a,
You're saying if they tried house arrest or
I think it would be tough for the public to take. You know, at a certain point, there's a breaking point.
People ask you, why do you do this? How can you do this? I mean, not to mention the rally after rally, the energy. But maybe the question isn't how do you do this over and over, but how does your family do this? All the obstacles, you know, these are things you care about. Your ambitions for the country. What about everybody around you?
So I think in many ways it's tougher on them than it is on me. They're good people, all of them, everyone. I have a wonderful wife who has to listen to this stuff all the time. They do that for this reason. They do that, all these salacious names that they put in of these people. And I'm not even allowed to defend myself because of a gag order. Think of it. But they put this stuff in to create havoc. These are bad people. I know everything they're doing. I know every move.
Yeah. So they have it right there, guys. There is a very, very long interview with Fox. This clip right here, I believe, was something like 11 minutes. But I believe they said it was like an hour long. Some of the stuff was actually cut up. But Trump, man, he's just built different, man. He's built different. He says he's ready to go to prison. Now, will that actually happen? What is the percentage chance that Trump ends up in jail? I mean, this judge, man, may end up sentencing Trump to, like, I don't know, 30 days in jail and then like 4 years probation. If Trump spends one single night in jail, man, it's going to backfire. But these Democrats, man, they're so crazy, man. They should have known when Trump got convicted, man, his support would actually rise up. They should have known, man, after all of these indictments, his popularity has risen. He's beating Joe Biden the more he gets persecuted, man. And if they send this man to prison, it's a wrap, man. It's already a wrap, in my opinion, for Joe Biden. It's definitely going to be a wrap, man. This is Stalinist tactics that are going on in the United States of America, man. This is not the country I grew up in. I mean, this is what Marxists do, man. They lock up their political opponents. Every single Marxist, man. These people, some of these people in Congress, man, they really want us to be North Korea. They want us to be China. They want us to be Russia. They want us to be Cuba. They want us to be Venezuela. Amazing, man. Absolutely amazing, man. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.